In 2013, police released a short elevator surveillance video to the public. The footage showed a young woman behaving in a way no one could fully explain. There were no visible threats and no visible suspects. Yet within weeks, she would be found dead. This is the case of Elisa Lam. Elisa Lam was a 21-year-old university student from Canada. Friends and family described her as intelligent, creative, and independent. In January of 2013, she decided to travel alone through California. She shared parts of her journey online and stayed in regular contact with her family. On January 26th, Elisa arrived in Los Angeles. Her last known place of stay was the Cecil Hotel, a downtown hotel known for its long and controversial history. For several days, Elisa called her family daily, as promised. Then the calls suddenly stopped. On January 31st, Elisa was officially reported missing. Hotel staff told police they had seen her earlier that day. However, no one could confirm where she went afterward. Her hotel room was searched. There were no signs of a struggle. Her personal belongings were still inside. As the investigation continued, attention turned to one key piece of evidence. The elevator video. It shows Elisa entering the elevator alone. She presses several buttons and steps partially into the hallway. She looks left, then right, and gestures with her hands as if reacting to something unseen. At one point, Elisa stands just outside the elevator doors. The doors remain open longer than expected. No one else appears in the frame. To this day, there is no confirmed explanation for her behavior. Authorities later said the footage had been slowed down and edited before release. Police continued searching the hotel. Canine units were brought in. Multiple floors were examined, including the rooftop. Despite extensive efforts, no trace of Elisa was found. For weeks, the case appeared to reach a dead end. Nearly 3 weeks later, hotel guests reported unusual issues. The water pressure was low. Some noticed an unusual taste and color. Maintenance workers were sent to inspect the rooftop water tanks. Inside one of those tanks, Elisa Lam was found. According to the official autopsy report, there were no signs of physical assault. There was no evidence of another person being involved. Her death was ruled accidental. Authorities concluded that Elisa had drowned and noted her history of mental health struggles. The case was officially closed. However, many questions remain. How did Elisa access the rooftop? How did she enter the water tank? Why were no alarms triggered? And why did the elevator behave the way it did? The Elisa Lam case remains one of the most discussed true crime stories of the modern internet era. Not because of confirmed foul play, but because of what remains unexplained. Sometimes, the evidence is silent, and sometimes, the silence is what stays with us the longest.